I'm in the Polgooth Inn, which is about 3 miles from Evergissie on the Polgooth St Austell Road. It was first built about, well, the foundations, they think, were laid somewhere about 1640. They're not very sure. They do know it was finally finished about 1709. Across there you can see the old workings of the great Polgooth mine. It was a very famous mine. It was one of the oldest in the whole of Cornwall and a very celebrated one. And the mine workers, they say, used to come across here, and this was a counting house in those days, and they would be paid in here. And they would get their money, and of course they were only too pleased to serve them a drink. And not just one, they served them many. And it is believed that they drank so much that they used to go home with no money at all. So that had to be stopped. They brought a law in, and they said, a counting house in the mine, and this became an inn. And it's been an inn ever since. Very famous people have been here, rare characters like James Watt. And even today, some very weird and peculiar people become customers of this public house, as you can see. I don't know who's the customer here and who, in fact, is the... Who's come in for a drink here, David?
Oh, sit by, this is Queenie. She very often comes into the bar, and the dog also likes to ride.
He just comes in for the ride?
Oh, he likes to come in behind the bar and eat a few chips. Sit down, boy.
I said the dog can't drink because it's driving, really, isn't it? No, well, yeah. But Queenie can have. What does Queenie have?
Sit down, boy.
Hello, man. Hello. Down, boy. Well, that's the rarest thing I've ever seen walk into a public house, I must admit.
Sit down, boy. It's very difficult. Sit down, boy. Very difficult to understand. Oh, a driver. Come on.
He's gone.
Driver.
Oh, Queenie. What does Queenie have, by the way?
Well, she might eat a few chips.
She might eat a few chips. Now, I know you've got another customer that does eat potato crisps, haven't you?
Oh, definitely.
Bubbles. Can Bubbles come in as well? Wait till you see this.
Bubbles, do you want chips?
Bubbles.
Come on, man.
Come on, then.
Come on, man.
Come on, Bubbles.
Come on, Bubbles.
Come on, then.
Just see how she gets on.
Come on, then. I'll get them out. Oh, hold on a minute. Dearly me. You can't be that hungry. You've had 2 ton of hay out there. There you are. This is Bubbles. It's been reared on potato crisp, I understand. David, how did you start bringing Bubbles up on potato crisp?
Well, I didn't actually start at all. I think the visitors started Bubbles off on crisp. When the kids came around in the evenings, they all saw this lamb, and they were all very fond of it. And naturally, when they bought a packet of crisps, she heard the packet rattle, so therefore she went over and either knocked them out of the way and took the crisps out of their hand.